Hey friends, and welcome back. Tonight I am doing an after dark clean with me. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I thought it would be fun to do this for a clean and decorate with me in my bedroom. I, as usual, like I always say, have very minimal decor for this space for Christmas. Honestly, I think I'm going to do something a little bit different this year, but still keeping it minimal. But I thought it would be fun to do this after dark clean with me in my pajamas. I wore some Christmas pajamas to make it even more fun. I've already showered and gotten ready for bed for the evening, but I'm just going to do a little bit of cleaning and a little bit of decorating, and I thought I would take you along.
Okay, actually, this t-shirt that I'm wearing did not necessarily go with these shorts. It's not a pajama top. I actually purchased it to wear as a regular shirt. However, the top that I purchased with these shorts is a sweatshirt, and I just could not do it on this night. I was too warm to be wearing a sweatshirt, particularly while I was cleaning, so I didn't want to have to take another shower since I already showered and was ready for bed on this evening. Today is Thursday, and on my channel that means Thoughtful Thursday, and if you don't know what that means or you're new around here, I just like to share my thoughts on a topic in the voiceover, so please stay tuned, and in just a bit here I will be sharing my thoughts. Okay, friends, as I was thinking about sitting down and writing the voiceover for this video, I thought to myself that for this video, I wanted to do something different and just chat with you kind of candidly and off the cuff and not have a written script. And I will say, while I do have a written script on Thursdays, it's primarily to keep me focused because I can definitely go off on rabbit trails. I'm a bit ADD if you talk to me in person, and I just like to keep it concise and make sure I hit all the points I want to hit. And that's why I go ahead and write a voiceover. Also, I do share usually on Thursdays over on my blog as a blog post the information, so I like to write it out for those purposes as well. But I will tell you that typically I don't do a lot of editing. It really is kind of a stream of consciousness when I'm sharing with you. It's not highly edited. It's just, like I said, I like to make sure that I'm staying on topic and not going off on rabbit trails and being concise. Also, I'm just going to take a moment to say this is my husband's nightstand. Please, no judgment for what it looks like inside the drawer. I have just kind of submitted to the fact that he is not a neat and tidy person. He doesn't care what is in his side table, so I don't clean it out regularly, to be honest, anymore. So, just a disclaimer there. But back to the topic at hand, and this is why I wanted it to be a little bit more candid, because what I'm talking about is reality versus YouTube, or reality versus social media. I just have to share with you, on this evening, I was so tired. My schedule was packed for this day. I had already filmed and edited an entire video because I needed to get it sent off to a brand. And I was not feeling doing this after dark clean with me. Matter of fact, this was not a planned after dark clean with me. I don't typically like to film or do a lot of busy movement work after dinner. I just kind of like unwinding after dinner and start, getting ready for bed and, like I said, unwinding. But on this day, I just didn't have time to get this video filmed before dinner. And so I decided to pivot, and I was like, okay, I will just do an after dark clean with me for this video. I will take a shower, put my pajamas on, get fully ready for bed, and then I will go ahead and film this video. But the reason I wanted to talk about this is to just share with you candidly that so often with YouTube videos or on social media in general, I think viewers or people who are consuming the content, they don't realize or know what's going on behind the scenes. And I know for me, I like to be authentic. I like to make sure I'm relatable, but yet I'm also creating content. I am a creative person. I want to create a certain vibe. I want to create a certain feeling, for my viewers. And so it is curated, and I want this to be like a space that feels like comforting and relaxing and all of those things. And, in this moment, did I feel super comfortable or relaxed? No, I did not. I wanted to go sit down and just relax, watch Netflix or something like that. But I had this on my to-do list, and I really needed to get it done because I have a tight schedule this week in general. And I also wanted to talk about kind of an adjacent idea, and hopefully I'm not going too far down a rabbit trail here, but I do think that it is hard to share your life online holistically. I just want to put it out there that people who are consuming content need to recognize that people who are creating content only share a very, very small portion of their lives. And I honestly think there's a much higher percentage of people who are out there consuming content versus creating it. So I think that there are a lot of people out there who don't know what it's like to create content and don't know what it's like to be sharing part of your life online. And for me, because of the nature of my content, I am sharing a very, very, very small portion of my life with you. I'm sharing cleaning and decorating and organizing and decluttering, but that's really a very, very small facet of my life. But I say all this because obviously there is a lot of other life being lived behind the scenes other than just what I'm sharing. And I know that that's true for probably most content creators. Even if I'm sharing a day in the life video, there's a lot that's not shared as well, because I'm focusing on what is appropriate for my channel. I know I've said this before on my channel, but I do try to be as authentic as I can be while also creating boundaries and protecting my privacy here online. But I wanted to be genuine with you with this whole situation that night. Like, I really was just ready to be done, but I still wanted to film this for you. I still wanted to create this content. Also, let's just take a moment right here. I am trying to figure out a setup with these ornaments. I don't know if you watched my living room clean and decorate with me, but I took these ornaments off my tree this year and replaced them with white ones, and I decided that I would use them to style another space, and decided to use them here in my bedroom. And I just wasn't loving this. I lived with it overnight, and stay tuned until the end and you'll see what I ended up doing. I just ended up taking out a few of those ornaments. It felt a bit excessive. This is all I have to share for this week's Thoughtful Thursday Thoughts. Like I always say, I would love to hear your thoughts on my thoughts on this idea of social media versus reality. So please let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed today's video and were motivated or inspired. And as always, I really appreciate you watching until the end, and I will see you next time. Bye.